that many people will talk about because it is embarrassing. It really can be, but um, I want to talk about it in case maybe I can help someone who does have it, who's struggling with it. So I get like severe stomach pains, and my stomach gets sick. It At first it was like a daily thing. Started happening when I was probably about 18, and I've tried everything. There's diets, pills, you name it, I've done it. So I've tried like the FODMAP diet or just eating a lot healthier. There were these pills that made it so it was supposed to help the cramping, and those just didn't help at all. Every time that I thought I found something that worked, it didn't. I still, till this day, if I eat something maybe twice and my stomach gets sick or it hurts afterwards, I think that, well, that's what it was, and I'm going to stop eating that. But then it still keeps happening, and then I can eat that thing again and be absolutely fine. So it's really hard every single time you think you found something. You know, it's really just discouraging. It was disrupting my life. I was 20 years old, I believe, and I was looking to see if it was possible for me to go on disability because I was on the verge of losing my job. I went from one job to the next because I was really nervous that I was going to get fired from that first job because of all of my absences. And then when I got the new job, it actually got a lot worse. I did at some point, I had to learn how to deal with it. I had gone on some anxiety medication, and I don't really like taking medication. I mean, if I have a headache or something, like I'll take the medication, that's fine, but with the anxiety medication, I didn't really want to go on it. But it did help me a little bit because I could learn and understand that if I didn't freak out every single time my stomach began to hurt, because sometimes I would go home and my stomach might not actually be sick, it was just painful, and then it went away. So the anxiety medication did help me to actually kind of determine, like, take a step back for a second and think, like, every time my stomach hurts, it's not going to be that bad every single time. Because it was for a while, but it started to get better after I was taking them. The only thing that really did help me, and this is for girls, women, was I stopped taking my birth control. So this was an everyday thing for me. My stomach hurt so bad that I was like dropping to the ground sometimes. I was crying. I thought something was wrong. I've had times where I've been like, all right, I'm dying. This is it. It's over. Because I was just in so much pain. But I stopped taking the birth control, and it actually helped a lot. It's not gone all the way. It still, most of the time when it happens, it is around that time of the month. I don't know if that's related in some way, because I do also get like severe cramps and everything during that, like, when I have my period. So I don't know if the two are related at all. I do know, so I had a friend who was born in another country. She knew someone who, in the other country, who was having the same exact issue. She tried everything, and then she stopped taking her birth control. So she had told me about this, and so I did stop taking it. And then finally this girl actually reached out to me on Facebook to let me know that she stopped taking her birth control, like, trying to help out, and I had already stopped taking it since I found that out. And it was like night and day on a daily basis. It does still happen sometimes, and also around that time of the month, it still does affect my job. I actually just had to leave work today because my stomach is sick. I mean, it sucks. It really sucks. The good thing about it is it's not like, it's not something that can harm you, or you know, that needs to be treated or anything like that. But unfortunately, it can't be treated. I've had people tell me, oh, you know, you should really get that checked. You really need to get that checked out, and get it fixed. When I've literally done everything. I've had colonoscopy, endoscopy, I've tried all the diets, and I had the doctor, the specialist, look at me and basically say, look, you're too young. We don't want to keep running tests on you. Basically, he said, don't come back. There's nothing we can do. He said there were things that you could try to do to feel better, like Metamucil and extra fiber and diets and all that. Some of that actually made it a lot worse. And I tried those like peppermint pills, and that honestly just gave me anxiety. It didn't help my stomach at all. I tried it, and you can feel the peppermint like all in here and in your stomach. It was just weird. But again, I just wanted to make this video in hopes that maybe it'll help someone. Maybe you can try to stop taking your birth control and see if that helps. And if it does, I mean, post it online. Post it, I don't know, comment here or go on a forum or something. Talk about it. I just feel like not enough people are talking about it, and we don't. There is no obvious solution for IBS. Even the doctors will tell you. But maybe we can help each other out and hopefully find a way to live a normal life while having embarrassing IBS. Well, thanks so much for listening. I hope that this maybe helped you or maybe someone that you know. Bye.